Good morning, everyone. It's Christophe Choo from Coldwell Global Luxury in Beverly Hills. I'm using my new Olo clip, which is for my phone. It's a wide-angle lens, so it's now showing the clip on the inside, which I don't want to do, so we'll try to fix that. But this will give us a better, wider angle view of our tours. So I'm off to a preview of a house in Bel Air, and something interesting about the luxury market in LA, over 20 million in particular, I would say, is that about 32% of all the sales so far this year, over 20 million, were off-market sales, which is quite interesting. Again, I think it's a huge mistake to not put your property officially on the market, but a lot of sellers in the high end want privacy, don't want people to know their homes are for sale, etc., etc. So that's just unfortunately the nature of that realm of real estate. So I have some clients looking for a property, and so far about half the ones that I'm showing them or planning to show them are not on the market. So I'm going out to preview another property for them. So I thought, since I'm doing that, why not do a little tour of this part that I'm going to be touring today. Hi, Christopher. How are you? It's hard to see because I'm driving, but I'm right now on Sunset Boulevard in the Holmby Hills area of Los Angeles. And even though it's the most expensive area in the city, I don't know if you see the potholes on the streets, but it's one of the worst. Sunset Boulevard here is really bad, and because the city of LA doesn't have a lot of money, and so a lot of potholes. And I remember one year in a month period, I popped 4 tires here on Sunset Boulevard in Holmby Hills within a 2-block radius. There was a couple of big potholes after some heavy rains, and lo and behold, of course, my car fell into them. So, Jesper, thank you. Wow, what an honor to be your favorite channel on YouTube. I like that. Thank you. And interesting, I had a hour consultation meeting this morning with one of the YouTube creators. I am a YouTube creator, although I haven't been to the facility yet in Venice, or etc. But so we had a big meeting this morning to make sure that my channel is as optimized as possible. So, anyways, hey Erica, thank you. I'm glad you like my videos. Aloha. I love the Hawaiian Islands, whether it's Oahu, Kauai, Big Island. What else? Kauai, Oahu, Big Island. Oh, Maui. Yes, they're all wonderful islands. So, and again, thank you, Jesper. Hey, Cam, thank you. You know, I do have an odd laugh. I tend to laugh at myself on every single video. I don't know why, but I just say things out of the blue, and I say silly things sometimes, and I laugh at myself for what I say. So anyways, we just crossed the border of Holmby Hills, and we just crossed Beverly Glen at Sunset Boulevard, and we're now, on the right is Holmby Hills. To the left, where I am, is, to the right is Bel Air, to the left is Holmby Hills, and to the left up here where the fire station is Little Holmby. So we're at the cross-section of 3 different LA neighborhoods right here. So, yeah, the roads are okay. Cecilia, the roads have been fixed recently. So I'm entering into the east gate of Bel Air, and I call them faux gates because, as you can see, they are beautiful gates from the 1920s, but they're not real, meaning they're not locked and closed and security guards like many of the gated communities. I'm going to just pull over for a second because there's a car coming behind me. So once you enter into the east gate here of Bel Air, this is the prime residential section. So really, the first 4 to 5 blocks coming up Bel Air Road, which is where I'm at right now, are the best. Hi, Ahmed, how are you? The properties down at this location tend to be at least an acre in size. One just came on the market on the street we just passed, 1.7 acres. It's pretty much a tear down. I mean, it could be fixed up, but I think with that size lot, most people would tear down, because the house is about 10,000 square feet, 1.7 acres, and the asking price is $35 million. Again, this is one of the AA plus locations here in Los Angeles. Holmby Hills, Bel Air, and Beverly Hills are the 3 prime spots. So as we come up here to the right is a little street called Cuesta Way, which is where Beyonce and Jay-Z just recently purchased their home for $88 million. It was the highest sale in the history so far of Bel Air. So $88 million on Cuesta Way, a beautiful 2.5 acre property, a house designed by architect Paul McLean, and exceptional house. 4 swimming pools, right? Amazing. That's the street right there, Cuesta Way. I won't give you the address, but anyways, $88 million, and it It was listed for 138 million off market, and it's sold for 88 million. So this is the beginning of the Kirkby estate, or I should say the Chartwell estate, which is unofficially on the market for 350 million. When I turn there, to the right at the bottom is the Reagan Estate that Ronald and Nancy Reagan moved into after he left the White House. So, but we're now still on Bel Air Road, and again to my right is the Chartwell Estate. Typically here in this part of Bel Air, you're not going to see a lot because of the gates and hedges, although right here to the left is one of my favorite homes. It's a gorgeous, can't really see too much, but maybe a little bit, beautiful French estate designed here in Bel Air, built probably about 12 or 14 years ago. So again, here on the right, the Chartwell Estate was the home of the Kirkby family since the 1920s. And get this, back in the 1920s, that house was built for $2.2 million. And the story goes, I forget the name of the gentleman, but he built it for his wife as a surprise. He was hosting a party for her there to surprise her with the house. She pulled in the driveway with her husband, and as they're driving in the driveway, she says, "This is the most ostentatious, tacky house I've ever seen." He pulled out of the driveway, didn't go to the party, and he sold the house to the Kirkby family for $220,000, I believe. So he spent $2.2 million building back in the 1920s during the Depression, and sold it for $200 and some thousand. Interesting. So here's a new house under construction. It's not on the market. It'll be done in a number of months. It's going to be listed at 180 million. And then behind these walls here is the Bruce Makowsky house, which is currently listed for 250 million. Really unbelievable contemporary, the best contemporary home ever built in the city of Los Angeles and in Bel Air. So coming up here, I'm having problems with my wall mount. Anyways, I guess I better go. I'm having camera problems, so goodbye everyone from Bel Air, and I'll see you all real soon. Take care.